With our video. Okay. So you want days to be able to get them out. So they need to be vigilant in getting their paperwork and kind of explain this to them. Say, we only have a certain number of times. So if you don't happen to qualify for any reason, I only have this many days to terminate the contract because of that. And the lender will write a letter and say, the buyer cannot obtain third-party financing. That's why you're going to terminate this contract. But it needs to be done within this number of days. If not, too bad. Better figure it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, actually, they won't figure it out. They'll lose the earnest money.
Wow.
And people usually at this price point are going to struggle with that. I mean, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that happen. So it's important to explain this to them. Make them aware and say, I mean, it's here for them to read. Unfortunately, they don't, especially now because we do DocuSign. So it's our job to explain these important little nuances to them. And then if you'll go over here to 4, this is, and lenders will also make you sign something else, but I'm not going to get into all that. This, you put in the contract sales price. This is what the property has to appraise for. This pertains to the property, not the buyer. So you put in, if the property doesn't appraise for this, then you can terminate the contract and get the buyer out. Meaning that the buyer doesn't have to come up with the extra money. So if the property appraises for 193, the lender's only going to loan 96.5% of 193, not the 197 that we agreed to pay. So either the buyer would have to come out of pocket that money, or the seller's going to have to come down that amount of money. So this little paragraph in the contract, or the third-party financing addendum, gives them an out for that. We have an addendum for that now for a conventional loan. We didn't have that before. They had no out. Somebody was either coming up or coming down, or you could lose your earnest money. Not so fun. Okay, that's the buyer's contract. Let's move on to the seller. So basically, you're getting them the house for the least amount of money, the best terms, longest number of days, all of that. Now you're the listing agent, and somebody has presented you with a contract, and this is what you're fighting for. So we're switching to a conventional, whole different way of thinking now. So same property, and it's a great property. This agent has, and you're the listing agents now. The agent has sent me the exclusions, which I like to see, and now it's conventional. So they're putting 20% down. One of the reasons we like to see conventional is because we know that they have money. There's money. And so they're paying $200,000 for the property. They're borrowing $160,000, putting $40,000 down. So if it doesn't appraise, then we know that they've got some cash. That tells me that they can put some money down on the property. Let me call.